Bail ó dhéirí uaisle na garad. Gubim séan agus sanas aribh san Aibhlíon agus tura céata bhfuil cuid ébre. Is mór agam gur mise in céad duine atá labhairt libh an Telefís News seo Telefís Éireann. Tá súil am go mbeidh sibh síomsa agus íomnas as agus comála sin ólas teagas agus ólas agus turóir. Ní raibh go dtí seo i lámh an duine éon chóirt cóthaíochtach. Tá dóchas agam go na róid líne íochar chun teirbhí chóir. As I have said, I am privileged in being the first to address you on our new service, Telefís Éireann. I hope the service will provide for you all sources of recreation and pleasure, but also information, instruction, and knowledge. I must admit that sometimes when I think of television and radio and their immense power, I feel somewhat afraid. Like atomic energy, it can be used for incalculable good, but it can also do irreparable harm. Never before was there in the hands of man an instrument so powerful to influence the thoughts and actions of the multitude. The persistent policy pursued over radio and television, apart from imparting knowledge, can build up the character of a whole people, inducing sturdiness and vigor and confidence. On the other hand, it can lead through demoralization to decadence and dissolution. Sometimes one hears when one urges higher standards in information and recreation services, that one must give the people what they want. And the competition, unfortunately, leads in the wrong direction, and so standards become lower and lower. Now it is you, the people, who will ultimately determine what the programs in Telefís Éireann are to be. If you insist on having presented to you the good and the true and the beautiful, you will get these. And I, for one, will find it hard to be convinced that good taste cannot be cultivated. I find it hard to believe, for example, that a person who views the grandeurs of the heavens or the wonders of this marvelous, mysterious world in which the good God has placed us will not find more pleasure in that than in viewing, for example, some squalid domestic brawl or a street quarrel. I feel sure that full use will be made of the immense repertory which is now at our disposal. Apart altogether from the wonders of nature, we have the great achievements of man himself, the masterpieces of architecture, engineering, sculpture, painting, and who, in looking at these or hearing the great musical compositions of the great composers, will want to descend to anything lower. I have great hopes in this new service. I am confident that those who are in charge will do everything in their power to make it useful for the nation. But I will bear in mind that we are an old nation and that we have our own distinctive characteristics, and that it is desirable that these should be preserved. I am sure that they will do their part, and as I have said, it is for the public now to do theirs. I wish all those who are in charge Godspeed, and I wish all of you a very happy New Year. Bernard D. Agi, agus Klimerke o Wille an náisiún ása